Hey everyone, it's Katie and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do DIYs, wood signs, and thrift flips. And today I'm going to be sharing with you a fun project that I made for myself for our yard. I'm just updating the number for our address that is going to go at our driveway and slowly kind of updating the whole little entrance to our driveway altogether. So I'm starting off with some 1/4-inch plywood, just some stuff that I had on hand. I didn't buy anything new for this. I'm just using supplies I had. And I'm just drawing a line down the middle because I wanted to kind of do the fun, I don't even know what the name of that design is, but you'll see. So I'm taking some fence boards that I had and I'm just kind of sanding off the dirt and just making them a little bit smoother before I start cutting them. So I did not show me cutting these because my saw is broken and it's one of those things like I just have to kind of make it work. And so for safety reasons, I'm not going to show you. So basically, if you have a table saw or a miter saw, you're going to want to cut them at a 45-degree angle. And I'll kind of zoom out and show you me like piecing all of it together. So this is kind of like a puzzle, and once I got them all to fit, and you'll see they're not perfect. Like I said, I was just using supplies I had, and I really didn't want to have to go and find any more special supplies. So I'm just putting down some wood glue and then putting my pieces down. As I cut them, I put them in order and then kind of cut them fairly close to the size that I needed, and you'll see where I'm going to trim off the edges. This actually was kind of a fun process, but you can see like I didn't even try to make it perfect. Like they're not really going to fit, and it's just going to hang on the entrance to our driveway. Like if people are going to be that picky when they see it, sorry. So I just used some scrap triangles, and then I went in with my brad nailer after I glued them and nailed them all on and made sure that they were good and tight. So then next, I'm going to go and flip it over and take my jigsaw and trim up the edges just to kind of flatten it up with the edge of that plywood. I thought about framing it, but then I thought, no, again, this is just kind of a fun little project that I wanted to have coming into our driveway. And it really makes an amazing pop once you see the end project. So now I'm going to take some of my favorite country chic paint and just a old chip brush and kind of dry brush just a little bit of this turquoise color. I really wanted to have some color down there when I was envisioning this whole process. That was my whole get up and go, was to get a little bit of color down there. The previous thing was just plain brown. So I picked up these numbers out of town. Actually, when we were in Glacier Park, I picked them up. It's been like it's been 3 years, I guess. And I had used them prior, and as I was taking them off, I'm like, hey, they've got this hole at the top, so I think a solar light would fit in there. And I just went out into my yard and grabbed 3 solar lights out of my yard, and I kind of had to trim them so that they would fit snugly. I didn't want them like falling off or anything. And then I'm just using the tape method to kind of measure where the attachments are. And I had to use some small screws. I just made sure that they were going to fit in the little grooves on the top of the numbers. I'm sure you could find some numbers, something like this, very, very similar. But unfortunately, I can't link it or even tell you where they came from. They probably were handmade by somebody over in the Glacier Park area. I don't know. So I'm getting all of the numbers on there. And the one cool thing about the little grooves on the back is that they really do fit snugly. So I don't have to worry about them coming off. And there it is. I just attached it to the fence post with some screws. And I am so excited about it, but I'm even more excited about this. How it turned out in the evening time. I just think this is so amazing. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you are following me over on Instagram. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to my YouTube and that you come back for more great content. I really appreciate your support and I hope to see you again in the future. Have a great day, everyone.
When we met high in those hills, life was young.